Oh shoot, got the wrong one. Ah, hey, hey, hey. Welcome YouTube. Happy Tuesday. We are in the building. We are talking shop with some special guests today. And one of my special guests is going to be the founder and owner of J Lee's products. And then we've got Poppin Creations, but she's stuck in traffic. And so she will be joining us very, very shortly. Let me get on the screen with you. Hey, happy Tuesday. We are in the building. Hopefully you are here. We're gonna have us a good time tonight. I'm gonna try to swindle us some giveaways from Mr. J Lee. So hold on, let me bring him up, you guys. Coming to the stage is none other than Mr. J Lee, the founder and owner of J Lee's products. Can you hear us, sir? Mic check.
Hey, before I can say anything, I can hear y'all. Let me have me a
No,
drink.
you know what? You know what? No drinking on the
Hey,
show, sir. No drinking
look here,
already.
man. That hot sauce is good. Hey, y'all go ahead and have y'all little sip. Hey, look, go get your bottle. You know what I'm saying? Go get your bottle.
Who
Now I'm,
are
I'm
you,
ready
sir?
now.
Sir, who are you? Oh my goodness.
Hey,
You
I'm
know
ready to
what?
make it hot for him now.
You know what, sir? We was trying to come in and be civilized, okay? And here you come.
Hey, hey, hey,
Everybody
hey, out
over
there.
there.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, look here. You know one thing about it, we keep it 100 here. You know, Jay Lee's the founder of Jay Lee's Gourmet Barbecue Sauce and Pork Rinds out of Biloxi, Mississippi. Hey, check it out. Hey, ain't nothing fake about us. We're gonna do it real. You know what I'm saying? We keep it live, all the way live from Biloxi, Mississippi.
Y'all. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I'm glad I got y'all in here. Somebody please help me because this man right here, it took a lot to wrangle him in. So he's here. We got him in the building. He's over there. We got another guest coming in shortly. She'll be knocking on the door shortly. But I appreciate you all for coming in. I'm the creative lady, and normally you see me doing it by myself. But tonight I got a special guest, Mr. J Lee, and we're gonna try to get some products out of him. Okay, we're gonna have us an old-fashioned StreamYard giveaway. So make sure that you are subscribed so that you can leave comments and enter into the giveaway. Okay, we're gonna announce what the hashtag is going to be, and when we get to that point where he decide whatever he gonna, put in the giveaway, you put that hashtag in there, okay? And we go, it's all fair and square. If you've ever been a part of StreamYard, you know that it gives a little animation. And I got my other laptop so I can see what we're doing. Let me check in. How was your day today? Sir, sir, put that, you know what, put that down. That is not the way you consume hot sauce, you guys. The way you
Man, I'm
consume
gonna tell
hot
y'all
sauce.
something. It ain't that hot. It's good. And you know what? Like the cardiologist told me, hey, them peppers that we use now is good for your heart. It's good for your blood circulation. You understand?
You guys, you see why I do this by myself? Do you see now why, for the most part, if I'm not with my other girls, my lock sisters, this is why I do it by myself.
Listen, I got to do this in order for me to cooperate.
Really?
I got see you done made me do it again.
Sir. I'm about to drink some
Like,
water. And look what my container is. Look what my tumbler is tonight.
somebody look here. Somebody gonna want this tonight.
No, not if you turn it up like it's water.
Hey, it's good. It got that good flavor that letting you know that it ain't too spicy, it ain't too hot. Look here, Jay Lee's Cajun hot sauce out of Biloxi, Mississippi. I guarantee you, all the other hot sauce, you gonna leave alone.
Y'all,
I'm telling you,
please,
you gonna fall in love.
somebody,
You gonna
anybody who
fall in
want to
love.
come and help me. I need
I'm
help. He's
telling you.
already, we ain't but a few minutes in, and I got to wrangle him in already. I'm going to need backup. I need backup.
Hey, hey, look here. We gonna keep it saucy but healthy. You understand?
Oh my goodness. Y'all, I need backup. I need backup. I need backup, y'all, because this
See,
man is cutting up.
somebody gonna get Jay Lee to send them some of this Cajun hot sauce, and they gonna get it's gonna ship out to Mars or somebody. And I'm gonna tell you, when they get it, they gonna turn it up. They gonna first taste it,
No,
then they
don't
gonna
do that.
say,
Don't
"Oh
do
my
that.
God."
Don't do that.
They gonna say, "Oh my God, what
You
is
might
that?"
say that, but don't do that. Don't turn it up like him, y'all. Put it on some food. You might want to put
Look,
it on your.
y'all. Hey, I'm not a spicy food eater. I eat stuff with a little spice, but I'm telling you, if you want that flavor and just enough spice, Y'all see me? Y'all see me turn it up now.
Don't do that.
Hey,
Don't
look,
do that.
it's
Don't.
videos out there. Other people turning it up. It's
But that's
videos
the
out there.
other
Other
people.
people drinking.
My people don't need to be doing that. No, my people not doing that.
Hey,
Those
look,
people out of
I'm
Biloxi
gonna bring
doing that.
I'm gonna bring all your people over to Jay Lee's, and we all gonna
Mm-mm,
turn up together.
mm-mm. No, we ain't doing no turning up. So your mama to kick you out of here already. Already, you getting kicked out. Your first day on, you getting kicked out of here. I knew
Hey,
I couldn't let you on here.
you'll bring me
I
back.
knew it. I ain't bringing you back because I'm gonna throw you out of here. You are cutting up already.
Hey, I got these for you. You'll bring me back. And get what else I got? That's your kryptonite. You'll bring
There
me
he
back.
is. Okay, I'll let you
You'll
come
bring me
back.
back.
I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna take you back.
She
You're
ain't
right. I'll take
y'all
you.
hear that? She ain't talking like she used to talk. She was just talking crazy a minute ago. But look here. Y'all look at that. It'll bring her back. She
Come on
going through
back.
convulsions for this here.
You know what? Why you put my business on the street? Why are
I'm gonna
you
be honest with you. Hey, no. I gotta bring it closer to the camera. Yeah. I know what happens when she get this.
anybody want to come up? Anybody want to come up? Because this man, I cannot. I can't even see my screen. You over here cutting up, sir. Cutting
Hey,
all the
anybody
way
want to
up.
come up? Come on up and talk to Jay Lee.
My
Come on
goodness,
up and talk to Jay Lee. I'm here.
y'all. I'm
Like
gonna
I,
need help with
hey,
this.
like I always tell everybody, no matter what show, who show we on, no matter what podcast, guess what? It ain't about Jay Lee. It's about you. It's about you, the consumer of Jay Lee's product.
Y'all, hold on.
We
Where he at?
appreciate
Where
you.
he at? I done put him down somewhere. See, I done put him down. See, I gotta play around. Okay, here we go. There you go. He bigger now.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta be bigger, live and in color.
You see why I do this solo? I do it solo. Listen, we have another guest coming. She's stuck in the DMV traffic, but she's on the way. She's Poppin Creations. You've seen her on here before, and she will be on in just a minute. But this guy right here, I'm gonna need help with him. Okay, we've been
Hey,
trying to get on. Okay, what?
y'all come on in and help out. You know what I'm saying? Let us talk some noise before we get started. You know, the people need to know, hey, who Jay Lee is. I'm trying
Okay.
to tell y'all, look, y'all from the SIP. I'm from Biloxi, Mississippi, representing the Golden Gulf Coast. Hey, look here, Gulfport, Biloxi, Pascagoula, Moss Point, D'Iberville, St. Martin, Ocean Springs, Pass Christian, Waveland, Picayune. Hey, it's so many. Kill, Mississippi, all of them. You know what I'm saying? All of them.
Sir,
Hey, we
sir,
represent.
sir. How did you get started? Why you talking all this yin yang noise? While we're waiting, we know that you're Jay Lee, the founder and owner of Jay Lee's. I've talked about your product before. You've been on the channel before, but you were asleep.
Hey, yeah, now, you know what? You didn't have to say that.
See, you made me say it. You made me say it.
You see that that's wrong. That's wrong. You done told the guest that I was asleep. Listen, guest, I'm just tell y'all, how you gonna call a man when he sleep and put him on a show and I'm snoring on the show?
Here's
She
what
had to hang
happened.
the phone up because I'm snoring on the show.
I
That
will
ain't
link
look
you.
at that ain't the way you supposed to be meeting Jay Lee now. That ain't the way.
He was supposed to have been up. See, we'll talk about it in a minute. But he's the founder and owner. But he was for. I've known you for of you for like 6 years now. But
Yeah.
2025, it flipped over and we've gotten more acquainted and more one-on-one. And let me tell you, he had been talking. I had for 6 years, I've heard about this pound cake, this Jay Lee's barbecue pound cake. And I'm like, I'm not wasting no good bread, no butter, eggs, and sugar on no barbecue pound cake. Okay.
Man.
So, but that wasn't even the thing I was making. I think what I was making was a dip. Wasn't it a dip that I was making with you?
You went and got some Philadelphia cream cheese and you added that J. Lee sauce to it, and that's the best dip you ever had. You thought, listen, you had got me mistaken for somebody else, for one of the
Oh,
big
what?
companies. You forgot that I
Oh,
was a little guy that's making big things.
sir, could you pipe down? Pipe down. Do I have a
I
guest
get
coming in? Okay, we got another guest coming in. I got my backup coming up in here. You ready, friend? You ready?
let your bag up, come on in.
Come on, friend,
I ain't
Gwen.
never seen them before.
This is my
I,
friend
I've
Gwen.
seen you before, Jay.
What's up? Now see, look at Gwen. How you doing?
Jay, listen, I see you everywhere. You about to
What?
blow up. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Hey,
I
look
want
here,
to.
let's get Let's get it
Listen, I'm on the
popping.
same page as you. Let's go.
Hey, look here. Look here. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, they don't even got to say on your mark, it said go. All they got to do is say go. We on.
That's it. That's it.
We
Okay.
on.
Okay. You
What
got.
y'all talking? What y'all talking about? What I
I
miss?
can't. I can't
Talking
get a
about how
word
that
in. This
woman be
man.
harassing me. I'm glad you came
Oh,
on.
she harassing you? Not my friend and sister.
No, your friend and sister, she something else when you ain't on the camera with her. When she got me on there, she one way. She get you on there, she changed.
Oh
How long
wow,
have
that
you known me, friend? Friend, how long have you known me?
has it been about 15 or 20 years at least?
At least 2022.
Oh
You know,
wow.
she got upset with me because I came on the show drinking a little hot sauce, which the cardiologist told me that, hey, man, I didn't even know what I had, to be honest with y'all. And one day we was in the gym, and he said, man, Jay, what in the world? That hot sauce so good. He said, man, do you know what you have? I was like, hey, I got my hot sauce. He said, no, man, the peppers that you use is great for your heart. I said, what?
What?
He said, yeah, man. So what I do is, hey, every morning I get me some and just take me a swig of it or put it in a tablespoon or something and take it. But seriously, literally, that's what he told me. And he gets it all the time now. And I've been doing that since he told me about it.
Oh
But
wow.
I didn't know, you know how you make some, but you really don't know what you got. You
Right.
know,
Well,
all you know is you're just trying to make something healthy, but you don't know all the, ins
Yeah.
and
So
outs
now
of
you
it.
gotta, now you gotta get the hospitals and the doctors involved so they can
Hey,
all
look,
invest in that.
they sure eating it up.
look. The views and opinions expressed during this live are those of the host and the guests and for entertainment and discussion purposes only. Okay. Because this one right here, I had to do it, y'all. I had to do it. I had to do it. Because this man, oh, here it is right here. How about we just run that? Yeah, we do that. How about we do it like that? Let the ticker roll.
Oh,
Because
look
this
at you.
man,
Okay. You are fancy.
hey, we're gonna be fancy.
She
We're gonna
too
be
fancy.
fancy in
That
here.
woman right there, something else.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
I told him he ain't getting me kicked off. He ain't getting me kicked off because he be cutting up upside down, backwards, and sideways. Okay.
Yeah, he probably worse than me, ain't he? Because I know I be saying stuff. I be like, oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
whoop.
hey, Gwen, they'll bring her back. Look here, but Gwen, since you came on, I don't know. Me and you may take them to the next level.
Hey, we trying to get there. She know
Yeah,
it too. She know how I am. I be trying to get to the next level.
next level. That's how we doing it.
Yeah, but she
Okay.
want us to have a certain protocol.
Thank
Hey, look,
you.
whatever she want, we gonna give.
Yep.
Okay, so you can reach out. You can be found. I'm always trying to plug the where you can find them outside of here because a lot of times they're visible on socials. And I know Gwen is on TikTok and Jay is on TikTok as well. And I've got their websites up as well. We're gonna put those up in just a moment so that you all get to know the people outside of me because I don't want to be the only way you know them. I want you to get to know them for yourselves. And this guy right here, Jay, I've got his. He's on TikTok. If you are, because we could talk more regularly and free on here, but on TikTok, we were it's like being in a relationship with a jealous mate because TikTok is like, you can't say that. Nope, you better not do this. All eyes on me. TikTok is
Right,
all
right.
eyes on me. So make
TikTok
sure
don't
that
want me to be who I am.
to try to contain this character is hard.
Oh, I'm here. Oh, he did.
This
Yeah, but it's
character is
okay.
hard. Are
So
you
what we
sure?
talking about? I'm just trying to find out what today's topic is.
Well, today's topic, we really, you both are active. I will say, dare I say, business owners or small business owners. And I just feel like even in the replay, there will be visitors who can get some entrepreneurial tips from you guys and like how you got started in the business. And first of all, now we'll go back. We're going to defer to the lady now so that you are to the side. Poppin Creations, welcome in. I am the creative lady. And tell the viewers more about you and what you do in your business, where you're located and what you do.
Okay, so I'm the owner and operator of Poppin Creations, gifted hands for all your demands. I started probably back in 2017, maybe. I didn't really dive into my entrepreneurship until I moved to Washington, D.C. I am based in Maryland, actually, in the DMV. But it wasn't until I retired. So I'm a retired school teacher and slash basketball coach. But after I retired, I realized how creative I am, or I paid more attention to it, I would say. And so I just kind of dove into that because I honestly needed a backup plan, I would say, because retirement is a whole different beast. So you do need to be prepared. But me having a gift, because you know the Bible says your gift will make rooms for you. Once I dove into that, which is basically I do hoodies, t-shirts, I decorate shoes, I do weddings, I'm an event planner. I also have a van where I transport people and take them to the airport. Something else that I do, I started a program called So Coach, where I'm writing a book actually on that, and did a proposal and presented it to a charter school who accepted my proposal, and I've been working that. That's why I have my shirt on called So Coach that I actually made. So I do all the time. I do reunion t-shirts and, like I said, hoodies, and I also do balloons, by the way, and I make props. So I do so many different things. That's why my slogan is gifted hands for all your demands. Oh yes, I am an inventor. I invented the snap cap. And if I can, let me show it to y'all real quick. Hold up.
Okay. So while she does that, she is an inventor. She's got a patent.
So I have a patent. I have the snap cap, and it's flexible, and actually it comes in different sizes that stack, and they fit on cups. Okay. And the great things about these is that when you're out at restaurants, a lot of times the waiters, they take your order and they may be standing over the table. And sometimes we know debris and things could come from your mouth. And I never like anything to fall over in my drink. So that's what made me come up with that. And I have another invention. So listen, I am a busy bee. I probably have adult ADHD. I'm an extremely positive person. I believe success with a positive mental attitude will take you all the way to the top. I'm also a vendor for FedEx. And the way I became a vendor is I gifted some caps to some people who attended my 60th birthday party. And when I gifted those hats to 12 people, what I didn't know is that the logistics supervisor, one of the logistics supervisors had come with another friend of mine and pulled me aside and said, hey, can you make me 500 of those caps like you gave to the people and just put FedEx on it in reflective vinyl? I said, absolutely. And he said, but you must have an LLC. At that time, I did not have one. You know, I have one now, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm always doing promotional gifts for FedEx. And I'm telling you, the sky is the limit if you believe it. All you got to do is believe and speak things into existence. Ain't that right, Jay?
Hey, you got to believe. You got to believe.
Yeah.
And
so that's my story. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. And so, Jay, I got you on the big screen right now. So we heard from Poppin Creations and how she got, some of the things that she does. And now you, Jay Lee, not drinking any more hot sauce. Tell us, even though you're on YouTube, you better not, I'm going to kick you out of the studio. Let the people know, because, who you are. We have fun. We have so much fun. But just on the serious tip, let the people know who you are and how you got started, and just share your story, because I don't think we've ever been live on YouTube together. No.
I'm Jay Lee, James Lee, Jay Lee, the founder of Jay Lee's Gourmet Barbecue Sauce out of Biloxi, Mississippi, the 4-time world barbecue sauce champion. And I got started way back in the game. Now, let me say it. But no, seriously, I got started back. Me and my dad used to do a lot of barbecue in the cookouts, when I would come home and stuff like that. So my dad gave me a base for my recipe. And he used to be in the Marine Corps. Of course, I was Army. And he gave me the base for the recipe, and I just started making it everywhere I would go. You know what I mean? I was at you got a lot of feedback in the back.
Yeah, hold on.
Can you hear me?
I think that's her. She good.
Okay. So yeah, I would start taking around the different bases that I would go to, like Korea, Germany. I used to make it. The Korean nationals loved it. The German nationals loved it. And shoot, I really didn't know what I had, but everybody was loving it. You know what I mean? So burned up a lot of blenders trying to figure it out. I mean, had smoke coming from it. But I'm serious. But I had just got, I'm always like hey man, I got to do it. I got to do it right. You know, and my whole thing is before you releasing something, you know how that is. You want to do it right. You want the people to, to love it. You want to get the people something good. So, like I said, I burnt up plenty blenders, barbecuing each and every single day. I was barbecuing. So,
Wow.
yeah, my uncle taught me how to actually barbecue. So, because he was a big time barbecuer, and yeah. So once we did that, I got it bottled mid to late 2013. And when we first released it, you got to pay attention to detail. When we first released it, and we gave it to our graphics people and everything, we went to the fair at the Mississippi Gulf Coast Coliseum, sold out, just to find out we had the wrong number on the bottle.
Oh wow.
So, so,
You mean wrong
so I
phone
mean,
number?
people was
The wrong
talking about
phone
it, but
number.
it was the wrong phone number on the bottle because we hadn't had a website at that time. So, um, it was basically like starting over, but people were still talking about it. So we got into the stores mid to late 2013, 2014, about 2014. And hey, we just been on it ever since, making different products.
So you started with the barbecue sauce, and so you started probably with the original. I think I got a graphic here. Let me see if I can pull up my graphic, and that has pretty much all of your products on there. I think I'm missing only one thing. So if you take a look, if you can see that we've got the original, we've got the spicy, we've got the sweet heat, we've got the low sugar, we've got the hot sauce, we've got the pepper sauce and the ketchup. You've got the pork rinds and the barbecue, and then you got the pork rinds and the spicy. You recently released your barbecue seasoning, and
Yep.
what's the most recent thing that you got that I don't have on the screen?
Well, we released we got the original pork rind. Did you get the original?
I don't have, yeah, I didn't have the graphic for that.
We
So
got the
yeah,
plain.
right.
But no, we did our seasoning, and it only had 50 milligrams of sodium. So everything that we make, we thrive on making things a little healthier, but it tastes great. Meaning that we're not going to use high fructose corn syrup. We don't use sucralose. We don't use liquid smoke. A lot of sauces out there, you're gonna find all of that in there. That's why you can get that 40 ounces for $2.98. But anyway, uh, we try to make our products a product that you can enjoy. You know what I mean? One that you can enjoy. So we're a small growing company, and hey, we study grinding, we study getting it. You know what I mean? We just
So
want to
where
give.
can people
Go ahead.
where can the people find your product? If they're saying, okay, listen, I got the hashtag, I got the QR code up there that I've created. So if somebody's watching with their on TV and they can take their phone and scan it, it'll go directly to the J Lee website. But it's jleesauce.com, and I'll put that up in a minute if you need to see it visually. But where can the people go and find your product?
Well, they can go on TikTok and get the pork rinds, the barbecue, and the spicy, or they can go to Amazon. Amazon has a lot of the products on there, or they can go to our website. Or if you're in the South, I mean, we're with all the Rouses, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, all the Frugals around. We in Nico's. We're in a bunch of gas stations, Keith superstores.
Oh, wow.
Uh, we in a bunch of locations with our pork rinds and stuff like that. But like I say, I'm gonna just tell you this: once you go find it, once you do get it, hey, you won't be disappointed.
That's true. Jay, listen, I got a comment. I'm gonna pop up real quick, and then you're gonna be shocked. You ready? You ready? Hold on to your
I'm gonna need my glass.
hat.
Now,
Look in the building.
in my
Dime
home,
Magazine is in the building. My brother Jay
right
Lee and my
now.
homie, the creative lady. Dime
Okay,
Magazine
what's
is in
up?
the
What's up?
building.
What's up, Dime?
Dime said the
Lenny?
best barbecue sauce the planet. Okay, so we've got a living testimony right here. And Lenny, if you want to pop up, let me know. I can text you the link. You can hop in. Text me if you want to come in. We welcome you to come in. Dime Magazine, come on up. We're talking small business entrepreneurship today. This Good Fine Tuesday in April. We're starting a new series. So if you want to come up, L, let me know. Hit me up on my phone. You got my number. Text me and I'll send you the link. Okay. But in the meantime, we're talking to Mr. Jay Lee, the founder and owner of Jay Lee's Products, and Miss Poppin Creations out of the DMV doing big things, big contracts with big billion-dollar companies making moves. Okay. So it is just my honor and pleasure to have these two as my very first guests on the platform talking to business owners
Yay.
today. Yay. Awesome. Awesome.
May I say something?
Absolutely.
So Jay Lee was saying that he named all the places you can get his product from, but I was getting ready to say you can also get it from the DMV because I have some of his barbecue sauce. I just want y'all to, yes,
That's
I just
it.
want y'all to know
That's
that.
it.
Yes, and yes,
Oh
yes,
yeah.
yes. So for those who are watching who are in the DMV, y'all need to holler at a sister so I can put you in touch with him or scan the barcode, please. Absolutely delicious. Yes, yes, yes. I just wanted to throw that in.
Thank
Oh,
you. Thank
we
you.
greatly appreciate you. That's for sure.
Let me put Poppin's logo up here if you are watching, and you can scan the QR code. Hold on, because I tried to get a little fancy, but it's been a while since we've done this. So you know what? We're just gonna test it out tonight. I've got Jay's still up there for widget. I think it's called a widget. Okay, so here's Poppin Creation. Poppin, there's yours right there. So if you scan it, it'll take you straight to her website and see all
Oh
of the
wow.
offerings that she has, and you'll be able to in the replay pause it and scan the QR codes and go and visit and support these businesses, okay? And these are people that I know in real life. Jay is doing a thing. Poppin Gwen is doing a thing. And so I call her Gwen Scissorhands because she does some things. I don't think she got a chance to send me any of her things, but she will take her scissors and chop up some stuff. And it's like, do you have, I know you're just getting out of traffic. Do you happen to have any
Let me
of
send
your
you.
work?
Yeah, I'll send you one of my. You want me to text you one of my pieces?
Whatever you do, whatever, and then I'll have to put it in on the fly. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send. I'll text you one of these pieces real quick.
Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome,
to show
awesome
some.
sauce.
Yeah,
Awesome. But
but
uh
yeah.
but yeah, this is wonderful. And we're gonna do more of these. We'll have more guests because Gwen is highly connected. Jay knows everybody. And so we'll be able to have some guests and have entrepreneurs. So Jay, Gwen, I'm gonna put you back on the other side while you get that together. Jay, I'm
Okay.
gonna put you in the hot seat. So when you talk about getting started, I know the story, but I don't know if there's anybody who might be watching now in the replay to say how you got into your first store, because I know you burn up a lot of blenders and mixers trying to get things, but to get into a store, you can't just have homemade zip top bags and bottles and talking about you want to get in somebody's store. So, talk about, if you will, talk a little bit about that process and how you got into your first store.
Well, first when I reached out and finally got a manufacturer, um, I never forget because I was making this thing, whipping it up with blenders, whipping it up with spoons, and boy, I could make it. I mean, people was going crazy over it. Then the manufacturer hit me with the question. He said to me, "How much are you? Do you know how much you're putting in using of all these ingredients?" And I'm like, he said, "Well, I need you to make me 2 gallons of it, but I need to know how much you're using for each ingredient." I was like, "Man, what?" Because I had been making it just on taste and and doing what we do in the South. We gonna mix, hey, we gonna chop stuff up, mix stuff up till that's the taste right there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's what I had to do. When he asked me that question, I was like, man, now this is how am I gonna do this? But I think that was the most challenging thing for me. But how I got into the stores, um, I took my sauce down to the farmers market and we were selling under the bridge in Biloxi, Mississippi at a farmers market. And a guy came up, we was having, I mean, people was getting the sauce, everything. A guy came up to us and he said, I never forget, Rodney Ladner. Rodney has passed on, but I credit Rodney Ladner for a lot of stuff that he did, because if it wasn't for Rodney, we would not have gotten into that first store. I mean, that's the honest to God truth. I didn't know uh Rodney. I saw him pull up with his truck. He was doing watermelons at the time. out of Pass Christian, Mississippi, and he came over to the table and he said, "Hey man, let me try this barbecue sauce you got." So we had a cup and had a toothpick with the little sausages that we do. So he said, "No, I want you to put it on my finger." So we had a little squeeze bottle. So I'm like, "Put it on your finger." That's how I told him. He was like, "Yeah, man, put it on my finger. I want to taste it." So I said, "Yeah, I can put it in the cup." He said, "No, put it on my finger." So I squeezed it on his finger. I never forget. Rodney put his finger in his mouth, tasted. He just looked like he was stunned. He just looked. He just looked at me. And then he said, "Hey, man, I want you to pack all this stuff up right now. And I want you to take it to Nico's in Pass Christian, Mississippi." He said, "You know where Nico's at?" I said, "No, I ain't never been to Nico."
What
And
is a
so I was
Nico?
hesitant on packing up because I don't know him. And he coming up to me telling me to pack up. He said, "No, I'm serious. I want you to pack this stuff up. Go to Nico's right now and tell him I said, put you in the store." Just like that. So I'm like, "Man, do you own a store?" He was like, "Just do what I tell you to do." So I said, "Okay, I'm gonna do it." So make a long story short, I packed up and I had a friend of mine with me, Shante Perrine at the time. We packed up and we went to Pass Christian. And I walked in the store. He told me who to look for, Timmy or Dunny. So I walked in. I said, "Is the manager, is Timmy around?" And he was like, "I'm Timmy." I said, "This is what I told him." I said, "Hey, Rodney Ladner told me to tell you to put my sauce in the store." And the first thing he said to me was this right here. Hey, what you got? Where's it at?" I said, "I got something to start." He said, "Well, bring some in." Just like that. But
Wow.
that was a blessing from God. Seriously.
So
But that
listening, go ahead.
Yeah, that's how Jay Lee's got started. I mean, especially in the store. It was I credit Rodney Ladner. I mean, God working through Rodney Ladner to help us out. And and I best be honest with you. Rodney, people, instead of us all coming together today and working together, oh man, this person, but it's diversity that does a lot of this stuff. So what I'm telling you is it was a diverse meeting with me and Rodney. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know Rodney. Rodney didn't look like me. I didn't know Rodney. Rodney didn't know me. But guess what? Rodney came to me and said, "Hey, man, let me taste this stuff." And it's because of Rodney Ladner, the reason why we got into our first store at Nico's. And, I really appreciate Dunny and Timmy. I really appreciate these guys because if it wasn't for them, man, I'm telling you, I don't know where we would be with as far as putting Jay Lee's and getting it out there at first. Because they gave us our start. But Biloxi, Mississippi, where I'm from, they wouldn't give us they wouldn't accept none of the product. They would not accept the product. When they accept the product is when we had our sauce that went into the gift and suite at the Oscars. Then everybody was okay, Jay Lee's now. Jay Lee's. But at
Okay.
first, Biloxi, nobody would give us opportunity. But we thank God for Biloxi too. I'm from Biloxi. But this is a true story.
So two things I want to touch on. Two things. So sounds like you and Gwen both had like people working behind the scenes to be able to put you both in place to do some major moves in terms of the industry because you had Rodney and she had the person who helped her to get on at FedEx. And so it just seems like you two both have amazing similar stories. And I'm sure that resonates with other people also, but it also could be motivation for someone who hasn't yet gotten that big break or that opportunity to have somebody say, "Let me help you." Because in these days, as you were touching on, not many people are willing to help because sometimes people have a crab in the barrel mentality. Oh, I can't let you get up and beat me because I can't help you because how dare you rise above what I am. So I'm not going to give you my contacts. I'm not going to let you know who my people are to help me get where I've gotten. So I'm happy to be able to bring you both together to share that there's still good people out in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of good people out there in the world. And first of all, I'm gonna tell you, everybody out there in YouTube Nation and wherever you at, listen. One thing I do know for a fact: you can't stop what God doing. You ain't gonna be able to stop it.
Yes.
You can try to stop it, but you're gonna hurt yourself trying to do that. So
Right.
the thing that I tell everybody is this right here. Listen, it don't matter. Help somebody. It don't matter if they go up past you. I don't care about that. If I can help somebody, I'm gonna help them. When I was in the army, I promoted soldiers, all kind of stuff. Well, sorry, what if we go past you? Who cares if you go past me? Hopefully you don't forget where you came from. You know what I mean? But it's not
Right.
about me. As long as you can help somebody else. So what I'm doing for you, you try to help somebody else make it. It's too simple. But you know, hey, we living in them days where people become lovers of themselves. You know, hey, that's how it is.
Right.
That's real.
That is awesome. So Jay, you were also talking. You said something. You dropped some nuggets as if it was just like nothing. Did I hear you say you were at in the Oscars? Your products were at the Oscars.
Yeah, my product was at the gifting suite at the Oscars, at the in one of the bags, the swag bags in
Wow.
2016. So, you
2016.
know,
That's like
we was at the
recent.
gifting suite. It's probably all over YouTube when we was there. I hadn't seen it a couple times on YouTube. But like I tell you, you know, those celebrities and stuff, I mean, they love the product. Some of them I'm still in touch with. They call me, I call them. When they come down to Biloxi, they come by the house, all kind of stuff like that. But see, this is what I try to tell people. Listen, look, it's not about that. I can care less about that. It's all about the character of a person, and it's all about treating people well because it's all about remaining humble. So it don't matter what
Mhm.
level you get on, you have to remain
Right.
humble because it's all about the
Amen.
people. I don't care. It's all about the people to me because the people is who buying Jay Lee's product. The people is who tasting it, eating it, spending their hard-earned money from it. And all I'm doing is trying to keep my dad's legacy alive, and because he helped a lot of people.
And I think you're doing an excellent job because you bear his name. And so when you put your name, because on the each package, I'm not in the frame really well right now, but your father, your story is on the back of each of the packages. So your dad's legacy and his memory continues on every package, every bottle, every canister. It is there. So I'm trying to get these images on real quick that Poppin Creek sent me, but to show you some of her work, I may have to do it like as a collage. But if you guys will hold it down for me, and Gwen, I'm gonna go ahead and put you back on the hot seat for a
Hmm.
moment. Are you
Okay.
ready to be on the hot seat? Are you ready?
Yes. If you have a hot question, no.
Well, really question, real quick. So you were talking about you. I know I've known you, award-winning legacy basketball coach. I mean, you start. Tell us a little bit about your career because we just watched the final last night with the men's NCAA. I know you probably watched it, but just talk a little bit about your journey as female basketball coach.
Okay. So how I got started, it's a long story. No.
So we got
Um,
time.
well, I would just say that, let me think. So I remember being 16 years old, living in Southeast. Well, actually, we had moved from Southeast DC to Clinton, Maryland. And I was 16, maybe 17. Um, and when we moved to the suburbs, I was upset because I liked living in the hood. I was fine being in the projects, getting a chance to play with all the kids because there's a lot of kids in the projects. So when my parents said we were moving, we were all upset. Okay, so we moved to Clinton. So you had all these kids in the neighborhood with nothing to do. So and I had like two brothers who were younger than I at that time. Well, they still are. Um, so I would say, they used to kind of be a part of the group of kids that would just be just up and down the streets with nothing to do. So I just decided, you know what, I want to have the kids race each other. So they love that. Oh yeah, I'm the fastest and all that. So now the neighborhood kids are migrating to our house. Now my mom is upset because she comes home and all these kids in front of our house. She and my dad worked so hard for us to get. And now you got all these kids. So anyway, so I have them racing up and down the streets. Okay. So it was a lot of fun. So what happened is I used to go to my grandmother's house a whole lot. And she still lived in the district, in the city. And so when I would go, I remember riding the public buses, and there was this particular school that had all these kids racing. And now at this point, I'm probably 17 because I'm still in high school, maybe getting ready to graduate. And I saw all these kids running. and at a school from the window. So I got off the bus and went over there to see what was going on, because for some reason I was fascinated, okay, by this. So I got off the bus and went over there and just to ask, what is all of this? So now I'm hearing about AAU. I had never heard of AAU in my life, but it was an AAU track tournament going on. And so I was like, hey, I got some kids in my neighborhood who are running. Can we participate in this? And now, if anybody know anything about AAU, they take everybody because it's, they want that money. So I ended up going back home. When I went back home to Clinton, I was telling the kids about it. Y'all tell y'all parents I got somewhere where you guys can compete. The parents got on board, and we ended up competing maybe 3 months or maybe the next summer. We ended up competing, and when I tell you we competed, we won some of the races. It was amazing. So fast forward, I eventually moved to move south. Now my family think I'm crazy because I've left the DMV to move south. And where
When you
they say
say south, where is south? Where is south?
south would be, at that time it was Brownsville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Okay, and they say, you moving to Brownsville? Those people just barefooted and pregnant. What in the world are you thinking? And because as I got older, well, I'm probably leaving off a year or two because I had started working. I was like 19 years old. My mom, they got me a good job working at the Department of Treasury. Okay, so I was just starting out as a clerk typist. So anyway, I ended up moving because now I'm getting older and I'm very independent. And I guess I was born to be who I am, which I would say I'm a leader. I'm very ambitious. I just love growth, love to see movement, love challenges. I'm that risk taker. So I just happen to be that person. So I moved south, and now so now what ends up happening is, because I love sports, I ended up volunteering at a community center, but it was a basketball. They needed coaches to be volunteer coaches at the community center. So I ended up coaching ages 5 to 7-year-old kids. And it was a lot of fun, volunteer coach. I did that a couple of years. At that time, I was working at McDonald's, just trying to make ends meet, living in the South, had clerical typist experience, hard to get hired in the South because of my experience. Not that I had a whole lot. I mean, I was young, but still me trying to get a job behind a desk at that time it's like it wasn't even in the cards for me at that time. So I worked fast food restaurants. I took care of elderly people. I just did all kinds of stuff, braided hair, made crafts. I just did different things, right? So now, meanwhile, I'm still coaching as a volunteer coach. I'm falling in love with that, coaching. So now the opportunity comes, I become a teacher assistant in a school district in Brownsville, driving a school bus, a disabled, handicapped. Back then it was handicapped. Now we call it disabled, disabilities.
Special
so I was
needs.
driving the bus.
Special needs.
Special needs, yes. So anyway, I'm driving the bus, but the opportunity came to get a degree or a certificate to be a special education assistant. So a special education teacher actually is what I ended up doing. And I remember leaving home, didn't want to be a teacher. I told my mom I don't want to be a teacher. I don't want to be a nurse. I don't want to go to college. I said all of that. So ended up going to college, getting a degree, getting a bachelor's and a master's. Didn't have to pay for none of it. A whole nother story in a whole nother book. So, but meanwhile, throughout that process, I am coaching, volunteer coaching. So I ended up, once I got my degree, I ended up teaching, getting my first teaching position at Idlewild Elementary, which is now I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. So I ended up in Memphis because the teachers made more money than they did in Brownsville, Tennessee. Okay, I got my degree at Bethel University in McKenzie, Tennessee. So I was thinking I would stay in Memphis, stay in Brownsville, but of course they paid more in Memphis, so I ended up in Memphis. So now I'm in Memphis at an elementary school, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a gym. So the elementary school had a gymnasium. There was no basketball going on, just an after school program. So now I'm like a kid in the candy store, because obviously I'm not even realizing this is a passion for me, this coaching thing. So I went to the principal and I said, hey, can I start a team here? I didn't know what I was doing. I had a little experience as a volunteer coach, but I started the first elementary school team and this was back in 98, 99 at Idlewild Elementary. So in the principal, who was Dr. Rick Potts, Caucasian guy, fell in love with me. He was like, "Can my son be on your team?" I said, "Absolutely." So I'm coaching all these kids, elite kids at Idlewild. Now, mind you, this is a school where they believe in nothing but education, nothing but reading. So, so later on, that program ceased because Dr. Potts left. But it was another principal who had came on board and said, "We're going to just kind of do away with the basketball now." Well, when that happened, of course, I was disappointed, but it led me to pursue my coaching. That's how I ended up at the middle school that I went. Am I allowed to say my middle school?
No.
Okay, I can't say what middle school I ended up at. Oh my gosh. Get the book. Okay. And then I'll take full credit for that. I said it, yes. But anyway, so I ended up at a middle school who needed a coach. I stayed there 17 years. It was an amazing program. Amazing. We struggled in the beginning because usually takes about 3 or 4 years to build a program. But the harder we worked, which we worked a lot, 5, 6, 7 days a week. Sometimes we were in the gym. So when you put that time in, you become a champion. God always rewards you when you put the time in. Always, and I just strictly believe that anything you believe in, I like what Jake said, being humble and being kind, because I was like the new kid on the block in the middle school industry. They didn't know me. Who is this chick, but I would attend clinics. I would go to Pat Summit's clinic, the late Pat Summit, who's a legendary. A lot of times they would call me Patricia Summit because I took coaching very, very serious. And I was probably one of the few of us there in those coaches clinics, but I learned so much. So with that being said, along the way, I coached community centers. I started my own basketball teams, 11 to 13, 13 to 17. I did semi-pro girls where I was assistant coach, semi-pro ladies where I was an assistant coach there, church leagues. I did it all. And now I'm training kids, and I've started my own program called So Coach. That's why I have my shirt on. And when I tell you I'm so excited about being retired and doing what I love, when I tell you, because the thing about being passionate about something, when you're passionate about it, people think you're radical. They think you're going overboard. They think you're doing too much. They think you're saying too much. I'm not going to kid you. My life has become what it is I love. Whatever it is I love is what I talk about. And the Bible says out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So a person by what they're saying, what's coming out of their mouth. So not just that, just being creative alone, those are the things that have gotten me to where I am. And my gift has made room for me.
Speaking of which,
yeah,
I've got your photos. Yes, I'm not to cut you,
awesome.
but let me. I got your items up real quick.
Okay.
So we've got 2 of your custom items on the screen, and we've got. Can you tell us what you have here? These 2 garments.
So the denim. You were telling them that you call me Scissorhand, Edward Scissorhand.
Yes.
You're
Gwen
absolutely right.
Scissorhands.
I have the gift of precision, which means I cut in straight lines. And I did this design. This was a plain jacket. I think I got it from a thrift store. So I cut the collar off. It was a jacket. I cut the sleeves off. I added paint to the back. I raised the collar, stood it up. And then I put the rips in it. I did my distressing, and that's how it came out. And when I tell you it was beautiful, it sold quickly. And that is how I cut. I tend to cut just like that on jackets, pants, you name it, vests. It doesn't matter. I'm really, really good with scissors. So that's a good name for me. The jacket on the left is very Afrocentric. In the area that I live in, a lot of the people here are very Afrocentric people. And they really believe in supporting Black-owned businesses. And then honestly, some Caucasians as well, But this jacket here in the area that I live in, which is a very affluent area for people of color, they love seeing art like this. So what it is art on a jacket. And those words are puffy. They're not flat. And it's some designs on the back as well. So that's just something I came up with. I don't know where it came from. God drops these ideas in my head, and somehow the canvas is blank, And I believe in turning a blank canvas into something real creative. So that's what I do. Yep.
And here's your another item, the fact I put these two together for you. So you've got
Oh yeah.
two others if you could talk on those
The
two.
same thing with that dress. That's a long dress coat. I cut the sleeves, I raised the collars, I ripped it. It's absolutely beautiful. I did a hand painting of a bird in the back of it. I don't know why I didn't put the back on there. The balloons, I'm self-taught. Since me being self-taught, I did attend a training in New York where a lady taught technique. That's another thing. It's okay to perfect the things that you want to improve in. So even though I was doing balloons, I thought I did a pretty good job because I'm naturally creative, but I also wanted to perfect my craft. So I attended some training that cost me quite a bit of money. And that's another thing, when you invest money in your craft, you become an expert of it. So it's okay to start charging accordingly. So I learned technique, the types of balloons, how to blow them up, how to shape them, what type of pumps you want to use, how to improve, you know, um, what the heat does to them, what the air do to them. It's just so many things I learned about it. And so now I'm doing balloons as well. Yep.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. And to piggyback for a quick second, just so you know, when we talked about your career as a basketball player, I think the person in the middle knows a little bit about basketball too. So as the people get to know you, do you know anything about basketball, sir?
Well, I don't know. No, I know a little bit about basketball. I know defense for sure. It's
Oh
Jagged
yeah.
Lag, Coach Jagged Lag at Biloxi High
So,
School. Yeah.
okay, so you played ball, sir.
Yes, I did.
So you two have a lot in common. So it's just so interesting that the circle, y'all could kick me out and y'all be like, oh, who was that lady that introduced us to each other? I forgot her name was Yo something, something or another. So, but but I do have a couple more things I want to share. Some of Jay's things here, and I'll just put it over my head. So these are the barbecue flavored pork rinds here that you can get from many of the locations that Jay spoke of. Those were his first pork rinds, and then you can also get, if you like a little spice, you can get the spicy pork rinds. And when you say spicy, it's not very hot. And believe it or not, I'm not a spicy kind of person food wise, but the spicy has really become my favorite pork rind. I like to add what I call the kryptonite. Jay, what's my kryptonite sauce? Oh, Adam, here. I
I got it
love,
right here. That
whoa,
J.
that
Lee pepper
combo.
sauce.
That combo right there is for everything. It's everything. Yes, that's the combo right there. Whether it's the spicy or the barbecue, you can put that together. I discovered it quite by accident when I was doing a live unboxing or something, and it was like, oh my goodness, this combo is delicious. A lot of people like to put hot sauce on their potato chips or their pork rinds or whatever, but for me, that pepper sauce was just mind blowing. So that is my go-to. So when he started calling it the kryptonite, he think he can control me. Gal, look, I got the kryptonite. I got that sauce. I got that sauce. Jay
So
don't know
is
how to
this
go live.
is this one's really, really, really spicy? Because I didn't do this one. I did.
No, no, no. You need to crack that open and taste a little
I
bit
was
of that now.
scared.
That's for like your greens and stuff like that. Little fried fish or
Oh,
something.
I
Yeah,
got some
it ain't
greens.
spicy
Okay.
like that. It's
Oh, it's
zesty.
not?
Got a great taste. No, no, got a great taste to it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try this tonight.
You try
I'm
that
telling
tonight. And so, but like I was saying, Jay was always for since I first heard of him, he had like a barbecue pound cake, and I'm like, look at here, dude, ain't nobody finna waste no good groceries making no pound cake. So Jay convinced me. Well, he did it first. Yo, you got to try it. You got to try it. So that's the one that he tried, and he was baking up like 2 or 3 of them in the course of a week. Took it over somewhere. Everybody, they're going crazy, yo. They're going crazy. I'm like, yeah, yeah. So
you.
I ain't
They were
wasting
going
no
crazy. You know it.
I ain't wasting no good groceries on no barbecue pound cake, sir. So he finally convinced me, and I made one, and that's the one that I made. I made the barbecue pound cake, and it really
That's a
turned
beautiful
out
cake.
delicious. Yeah, it was good. It
It's
was really
good. I'm
good.
telling you.
So we'll find a way to get the recipe to you. It might be on his website and things like that, but yeah, Jay is a legitimate businessman. When we talk about Jay, he's got riding around the streets
Gosh.
of Biloxi, you gonna see him. What is it? The box truck, a panel truck? What is it, Jay?
It's the box truck. That's the pork
Box
rind
truck.
mobile.
The pork ride. Listen, I call it the pork ride mobile because when he rolling in that thing, it sounds like he rolling in the pork ride mobile. Okay,
Oh,
so that is his.
wow.
If you see him out on the street, this is legitimate business. He's got everything you need, all the products on there, and then he puts me to work, you guys. Sometimes if something happens, yo, I need a new QR code. Jay, stay asleep. Right now, I need a QR code. So probably that QR code, no, maybe not that one, but maybe it's one on another one that I had to pull up something out of nowhere and get us the new QR code because I'm like, Jay,
That's it.
okay,
That's it on that truck.
that's it.
Yeah.
But okay, I thought, but okay, the one that has the logo in the middle. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the QR code on it is on the truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look,
That's smart. That's
look, over by the
smart.
door.
So even though the QR code is bigger, it still scans, huh?
Yes.
Right.
It was still all you gotta do is
Wow.
stand back and get it into the view.
Jay, when
People
is
on
your
the go.
birthday?
Huh?
When's
January
your
30th.
Okay. What's that?
30th of
Capricorn?
January.
Okay. Is that a Capricorn? Aquarius?
He ain't into all that, but probably Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Probably, but but I know one thing: he's a grinder and a
I know I'm
hustler.
more or less trying to see if his birthday is close to mine because his big personality.
December. Are you yes,
Yeah,
y'all are the same people.
yeah. No, I'm about to learn from him. I'm going to get me a box truck. Okay, I'm kidding.
And get it wrapped.
I'm
And
telling
get
you.
it wrapped.
Get it wrapped. Take
Wow.
over the
Wrap your
game.
van. You can wrap your van.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Put all
Wow.
the stuff you want
Is
on
your
there.
whole truck wrapped?
Let me
Whole
see. Let me
truck
put it
wrap.
back. The whole truck is wrapped on both sides. And what's on the back, Jay? I don't remember the back.
It's got a wrap on it. It's wrapped on the back too.
Okay.
Got the logo and
That's
all that.
that's
Say
impressive.
go get you some.
So has anyone, if I may ask a question, has anyone ever stopped you as a result of seeing your truck like, hey, sir, I was noticing your truck. Did it generate you a lot of business with that?
Oh yeah.
That you know?
It's people that a lot of people. What's funny is it's a lot of people that try to stop me and say, "Hey, man, you got any samples on the truck?" And I'm like, man, now I don't have no samples on the truck, but if I do have some samples on the truck, I'll share it with a couple people. You know what I mean? But I don't normally have samples on the truck. But if I
I have
do,
a question. Another
uh-huh.
question. Okay, so do you have, okay, even if you do samples, are you doing samples in small bottles? So since they ask, because we don't want them to think they're getting this size, or
Well,
can they?
I don't get those bottles out like that. You know what I mean?
Okay,
When I tell you samples, they want some like foot rind, something like that. So, you know, barbecue sauce and stuff like that, we really don't have samples of that kind of stuff on the truck. That stuff is very, very hard to make. People, a lot of people don't understand what it takes to do this type stuff. You know what I mean? These products actually cost a lot. And especially when you're making product that don't have all the junk in it. And I'm gonna use the word junk, or all the stuff that's not good for you in it. You know what I mean? So I
yeah,
mean, that's what people gotta understand. You getting J. Lee's, you're getting a premium product in a glass bottle. you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Um,
it's glass.
yeah. That's it. But you have people that's gonna ask you, hey man, you got a sample on there, and then some people you can give samples to because they gonna go in there and support your product. But then you got some people that you gonna give them a sample, and then every time they see you, hey man, you got to go to the store and get it, man. you know?
Right.
Remember this? Remember this, Jay?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I have to when I'm traveling. I gotta have my little J. Lee's bottle.
yeah. That's my little J. Lee's to go. I haven't been making them, but yeah.
That's classic.
So this is your dad?
No, that's me.
That's you?
Dad on the
That's
back.
me. My dad on the back. on the side.
Wow. Okay.
So that's
Okay.
you on that. So tell us about how you come to get your military photo on.
Well, what I did was, a lot of people was like, man, why would you put your? I'm like, listen, man, I done fought for the country. I did what I was supposed to do. I said, look, there's nothing else that I can do. So, hey, I was making this product while I was in the army, me and my dad. So I put my military photo on there. And then at that time, I didn't know what I was doing because then I found out I was the first soldier in history to be placed on any food or beverage product in military uniform. So, it's a lot of soldiers been on books and different things like that, but never on no food or beverage product.
So that's why I keep my bottles. I upcycle my bottles, Jay. I put them in the dishwasher and the label hold on. But I will go in, I will upcycle them either to put because you're storing products and food and stuff. I'll pour like make my syrup in there so that everything is consistent in terms of sizing and the little lazy Susan as opposed to all the different sizes. So I do upcycle my J Lee bottle. So I look at your mug. Your mug is all over the house.
Hey, look here, we definitely appreciate you, but you'll be surprised that places that you go that people like a lot of, and I can tell you firsthand, like it's some retailers you'll go to, they won't accept your product because of that. I had one major retailer tell me, hey man, listen, we love your product and we want it. But have you ever thought about changing your label?
No, no, no.
So,
Say it like you mean it. Hold on. What they want you to do? What? I
they
mean,
wanted me to
we're not
change, they
on
wanted me to
TikTok.
change my label. And
What
I
does
was
change
like,
the label
man,
mean?
take the picture off.
Oh, take your picture off.
Yeah. So, my whole thing is, look, man, look, when I buy something from somebody, I don't care who it is. I'm a diverse type of guy. So guess what? I don't get caught up in the foolishness. My thing is this. If you got something I like, I'm gonna buy it. Do you
Right.
hear me? If you got, I don't care who you are. If you got something I like, I'm gonna purchase it. But guess what? This is what I try to tell uh, uh, people of color. I tell them this right here. Listen, yeah, we want you to support the business, but if look, if it's something that you don't like, I don't want you to support that because that's your hard-earned money. And
Right.
I'm not mad at you for not supporting it or whatever. It's just that, hey, I don't have a product that you like yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you got a good product and the product is good to you, why not go out and support it so we can help give back into not only our community, but help in other communities also. And then,
Right.
because we get a lot of things that, people come up and say, hey, man, can you support my daughter basketball team? Can you support my son? Can you support this? We have supported a lot of stuff, but guess what? You got to support the brand. And this is my thing. What's crazy is you right here in Biloxi, Mississippi, and I love Biloxi. And I got a lot of friends. It's my hometown. I love my hometown. But let me tell you something. When you got the 4-time world champion sitting right in your backyard with you, hey, and you not going out supporting that brand that is good, that's foolishness. Because watch this. You go in these stores and you buying product, right? You going, you're shopping, you're getting your groceries and stuff like that. Guess what? In your basket, how many old people do you actually know?
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you can always, hey, look, they see me all out. They come and talk to me. You can always talk to Jay Lee. I don't treat you like, hey, man, I'm better than you. I'm above. I don't want to talk to you. And I'll be honest with you. I got a lot of celebrity friends, man, but some of them I just don't deal with like that because I don't like the way they treat the people. You know what I mean? Get away from
Yeah.
me. Stuff like that. I can't get with that. You know?
Yeah.
So my thing is, hey, I try to talk to all the people and talk to them because that's what it's about. Like I said, these brands, you're elevating through people, through God blessing people to get your product, and they spending their hard-earned money getting your product. They don't have to get your product.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to be thankful at all times. Hey man, I really appreciate you getting the product. And I do. I appreciate all the customers that support J Lee.
And the thing I'll say is, in terms of support, sometimes people forget that supporting a brand is sometimes putting your money where your mouth is, meaning spend the money to get it, to pay for the t-shirt, pay for the barbecue sauce, pay for the product, and not expect, oh, just because you're asking for it, oh, they're gonna just give it to you for free. It costs to manufacture it, time to buy the product, to get it cut up and diced up, and all the things that go to it. But a lot of times people don't really appreciate or respect the crafters or the business owner's time
Right.
in terms of give me that.
What, what, what,
Let me have.
well, excuse me, but I'm gonna tell you what they respect. A lot of people respect people who treat them bad,
Mm.
who don't talk to them, who like get away from me. I done seen it a million times. And guess what? And then they appreciate a lot of these people that make products who say, hey, I didn't make it for your race. I didn't make it for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff, and they
Mhm.
still support it. So, I'm a realist. I talk real, and I speak facts. So my whole thing is, they tell it's so many out there that produce these things, and I'm telling you, they don't eat their own product. I've been around them. They don't eat their own product, but they giving it to the masses, and the masses is eating it up. Okay, so my question is, why they not eating it?
Right.
Because they know what's in it.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna do that. See, because one thing we're not gonna do, and this is what I tell them all the time, we're not gonna give we're not gonna give you nothing that we ain't gonna give our family. If my family ain't eating it, get what? It ain't gonna be released through Jay Lee's. I can tell you that right now.
Right.
My mom is the CEO, and Chuck Holden is the president of operations. But I tell you right now, because this is something my dad stood on for sure. Hey, don't never give nobody else anything that you don't want. So,
Hello.
and that's just how we do it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's even with going like me. If I'm taking stuff to the Goodwill, I'm not gonna. I don't even take things to the Goodwill that I don't want.
Mhm.
That's that's
Man,
that's real. I mean,
Yeah.
no, I might really still want it, but I'm saying it's good stuff that I try to take things that somebody else can use. Yes,
Right.
sir.
Not some old raggedy,
Right.
stained up stuff that somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but
with those two, go ahead.
a lot of times with like I know with product making, it's so most people are looking at the dollar. Man, I can get rich behind this. Now I could have made millions and millions of dollars, and I'll just tell you straight up, if I would have changed my recipe. But my
Mhm.
whole thing was, man, I couldn't morally. I'm like, man, I'm not putting that ingredient inside my product to make more money and make things cheaper. You get what you
So
pay for. You understand what I'm saying? You get
mhm.
what you pay for. So that's what people have to understand. What do you want? Hey, guess what? I can't, and I'm just use this as an example. I can't go to Payless when Payless was in and thinking I'm finna get some Nikes because I wasn't gonna get that.
No,
You know
right.
what I mean? So if I wanted Nike, get what I had to go do? I had to pay a little more money and get what my shoes last longer.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is when you putting stuff inside your body, you need to think about that.
Yeah.
Hey, what am I actually getting? Because a lot of people do not know this. When you use sucralose, it is 600 to 1,000 times sweeter than table sugar. And they put it in all sugar-free product. It's a chemical.
Mm.
But guess what? But on the bottle, it says zero sugar. So you got to ask yourself, do you shouldn't I just eat real sugar instead of eat a substitute that's a chemical? Think about it. But
So when a
people are
person
grabbing it and they
sees,
don't understand why their blood sugar study spike. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Because guess what? They're telling you zero sugar, but read the word. It got sucralose and find out what sucralose is. And high fructose corn syrup. Find out what that is.
Mm.
so we talked about this the other night we were on TikTok and we talked about it. And at the time we were able to go on and get on the Google Snoogler and look up and show well, talk about what sucralose is and what high fructose corn syrup is. And if you're interested and you're watching the replay, don't take his word for it. Go ahead and do the research. Get on the whatever research module that you trust. Look up sucralose. Look up high fructose corn syrup and see what the long term effects are on the body, and it'll tell you. You can go from Yahoo to Amazon and do your research to find out what's really going on.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Don't never think nobody trying to knock another product because, like I said, I can remember back in the days when Heinz and Hunt's was competing, they would pour out the ketchup right side by side, all that kind of stuff. You know, so I tell people, it ain't about nobody hating on no one. It's about speaking the facts, speaking the truth. You know what I mean? What is the truth? I mean, check. I always tell people a slang talk, check the scope, but I'm telling you, go get your favorite product and look at it. Turn it around, read the label, find out what's going on. Because
Yeah.
a lot of these things, a lot of these sauces and different things like that, the first ingredient, high fructose corn syrup. And then if you read down a little bit lower, it say corn syrup or liquid smoke. Liquid smoke is a chemical. You know, we don't put that in our sauces. I'm just be real with you. We're not gonna do it. Cause like I said, man, I don't want my kids eating that. I don't want my mom eating that. I don't want my family eating that. And guess what? And I tell other people, hey man, you don't want your family eating that. You're
Yeah.
trying to avoid that at all costs if you can.
Yeah. Because I think when
That's
we
why,
first go ahead.
that's why, not to cut you off, but that's why when you go to the store, notice something. Go get J. Lee's. Taste the freshness. Taste how it, man, don't taste like nothing else out here I ever tasted. And then just go taste the other brands, and you can taste that it's commercial. It all got a similar like taste to it. You ever notice that?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So that so
Because
so so so
your recipe is pure. You're getting the ingredients. If it says you're getting, the product, it's not mostly high fructose corn syrup or sucralose, and then a little bit of the product. You getting all product, and you can test it for yourself. So
yeah, hey,
I'm a believer.
they can go read the ingredients. They can go check it out for themselves. You know, but like I tell people, you get what you pay for, and hey, go out and support what's good. You know, hey, leave all that other stuff behind. Yeah, if I took my picture off the thing, yeah, man, you can make a lot more money. But man, I don't care about that. Guess what? You either want the product or you don't. But I
Yeah.
appreciate everybody who go out and get the product. You know what I'm saying? And help us, help communities and different things that we like to do because you already know, yo, that I'm not. I mean, what we do, we don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it now. I'm not looking for nobody to say, well, Jay Lee's donated this and Jay Lee did. I don't do that. I always hide behind the scene because we don't want to do that. Ain't what we here for. We give God all the glory for what He doing in our life and what He doing in other people's lives that we are able to share stuff with and help. But don't nobody need to know that.
Right. Exactly. 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 So we're right at 18 after the hour. We've been on for just a little bit over an hour and some change. And this is just our first sit down to introduce you to a few of my daughter is calling me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Y'all.
We're very
Baby.
transparent and real on here. Okay. We
Uh,
can't see it.
okay. She don't want her on social media. Oh my, I'm live on YouTube right now. Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Look at my
well, when
baby.
you
Okay.
said all that, look at her, I thought we was going to look at her. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. She is so cute. Oh, I'm gonna be off in. Oh, hey, little mom. Oh, hey. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my
It's
goodness.
okay.
Oh, I can't show her, but she is so cute. She is so cute.
We're going to wrap it up
Oh,
anyway. I mean, 8:30 is good.
baby, I'm gonna call you right back. Okay. All right. Bye bye. Love you. All right. Bye bye. All right.
Is the baby
Oh.
talking? Sound like she was the baby talking.
Girl, she was cutting up. I mean, she had the biggest smile on. Still got Easter bunny clothes on, little bunny ears and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Now, yeah. Tell her keep it on so you can see it good.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, so cute. But sorry about that. This is real life. Okay, but yeah. So this is our first meeting here, and we're gonna do more conversations. My Lenny texted and said that he's gonna come on the next one. So we're gonna have more engagement. We're gonna promote it, in advance so that we can get more people on. But there will also be people watching the replay as well. And the way the streaming platform works, we can all share this out to our own platforms. Like we could multi-stream at the same time. I forgot to connect it to my Facebook, so Going forward, I use a platform called StreamYard, and what it does, it allows us to, if Jay wanted to connect his YouTube channel, if Gwen wanted to connect hers, we could all stream. It's like live streaming, multi-streaming to different platforms at the same time. So we could really get it out there. So this is our very first time, and I don't know if we're gonna have enough anybody in who wants to do a giveaway. Oh, did you raise your finger?
I did. I wanted to say something. I was going to ask if you could possibly put Poppin Creations on there in place of my actual name, just in case people want to follow me on Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can edit it. I don't know if I can edit. Can you edit on your?
Me?
Cause yeah, like where you when you because you type your name in, it might be a way when you
Okay.
enter. Let me see if I can do it because Jay put all his business stuff on there. Let's see. Edit name here.
Oh,
I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. Hold on.
oh, okay. I
Okay. So
guess I do need to learn how to do that too.
yeah. So is it at Poppin Creations?
Yes, I guess it could be. Yeah, yeah, on Instagram, and it may even be one word.
Ma'am, you don't get ma'am,
Well, I
ma'am.
don't. I'm looking at it. I'll have to find it real quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna put it right here, and we're gonna see.
Yeah,
I'm
on
gonna put that.
Instagram is Poppin Creations, all one
Is that
word.
correct? That I have on here. Is that correct?
Yes, it
Okay,
looks
that's
amazing.
on. Well, let me put it at Instagram because when I'm working with these two people up here, this gray hair I got from them because it's like, hey, make it happen, do it, make it happen, and
Well,
so
you usually are so quick at the thing. I'd be like, how does she do that so fast?
Make it happen.
As a matter of fact, I need a clickable link. Real at some point, I need to know how to do a clickable link
to put where
just on a flyer.
maybe a QR code on the flyer. It's not gonna be
Yeah,
clickable on the
I'm
flyer.
just saying. I know usually Jay, when I ask her stuff, she just be like, and see, I may have to toot your horn next time because I don't know if you give yourself a lot of credit, but you are probably one of the most phenomenal, the most amazing, the smartest woman in the world. Very helpful, very patient. Yes, you may go off on Jay. You rarely go off on me. You're a lot more patient with me, maybe. I don't know, but you're probably patient with him too. But the bottom line is you help us be great. And you're great. Because only iron sharpen iron.
That's
Yeah,
right.
thank you, thank
That's when
you.
y'all supposed to do this. Jay, you seen him do that?
I
You
seen
gotta
him.
do
Clock it. I'm learning.
He's learning. He is learning. But I will put everybody's socials down in the description box after. So I think I've got a little bit of contact information down there already. Oh, and coming up, because speaking of which, because she said I go off on Jay. Jay and I, for the past 10 months, 11 months, we've been riding shotgun. And sometimes I feel like we need our own show. So coming very, very soon. We got a name for each other. I don't know what happened one day. Oh, I know what it was. We were on TikTok. Something was going on, and he was just going on and on and on. I had to get his attention. It's like nothing I said was making him pump his brakes. I had to call him Earl, and when I called him Earl, it was like
it.
so out of nowhere, him being quick witted. What did you call me?
Janet.
So I'm Janet and he's Earl. So we got our own show that's coming. It's really gonna be off the chain and crazy because we're gonna really just go there talking about all kinds of things. So I think I got a little bit of some media up here to try to put up. Hold on, so let's see. Because I tried to do a little something. It's really a last minute thing. Oh, a last minute thing. But here we go.
Oh,
That's it.
nice.
Coming
That's it.
soon, the Earl and Janet show. And I also have this other little clip that I had created last night because I've been working. So we talked about the barbecue seasoning, and back in December, I think shortly after it was released, I created this little video. So if you want to see the barbecue seasoning the way I used it, stand by. So that was for what? What was that for, Jay? One of your promotions for a grocery store?
Yeah. When we first came out for Nico.
Yeah, for Nico. So when it first came out, he
Nico.
put that out, and so we've been working a lot, and it's just a matter of time. I feel like before Jay's products really get that grassroots following because it to me, it's one of the best kept secrets, and we don't want that. We want it out, and I
Right.
just really feel like getting out on platforms like YouTube and even on TikTok, because on TikTok we went live for the first time. He got to be a TikTok seller back in November, actually on Veterans Day 2025, November 11th. He began selling his products on TikTok, and I've been telling him, Jay, we need to go live. We need to go live on TikTok now that you're a seller on TikTok. Well, he's really busy, so I finally wrangled him in the other night, and guess what? Jay, he's frozen. His network is frozen. Do you need to call your mama to come and get you, your wife, daughter? He's frozen. Let me take him down for a second. He's frozen. His network. Pay your bill, like you always tell me. Pay your bill. Tell him, pay your bill.
I don't know where he went.
I took him out because
Oh,
he was
okay.
frozen.
Well, I'm actually on my last minute as well. I have to kind of get
Okay.
some things done.
Okay, perfect. Well, we appreciate it. And oh, he's coming back. So if you need to go, hold
Okay.
on, I'm gonna bring him back.
I'm back.
Gwen,
I'm back, man. I don't know what
Welcome
happened.
back. Welcome
pay
back.
your bill. Pay your bill, sir.
Man, you got that from me because you ain't pay your bill. That would cut me out.
She said that you usually say that to her.
Yeah, look, cause she ain't pay
Okay.
her bill. That's why she knows what she doing. They gonna cut you off in a minute.
You know
So I
what?
know.
Anyway,
Are y'all gonna
Gwen
stay
has
on a
to
while?
go. It depends on what he wants to do, but I
Yeah.
do want to try something real quick because we really just testing some things now. And we got this little feature that I said I wanted to try the giveaway. Jay, you want to do a giveaway just real quick to see if we got anybody watching? It may not go because we may not have enough viewers, but we're gonna try it and see if it works. So we're gonna do a giveaway. So if you're in the building right now and you want to, what you a bag of pork rinds or something like.
What they want? What they want? I'm gonna change their life forever. Whatever they want, whatever one of
We
them
got a couple
products
people.
they want, we gonna send it to you.
Okay, well, we're not just for tonight, right now. Let's just say you're gonna do. Maybe you'll do just a surprise bundle. Whatever you decide to send, it'll be if we have an actual person because we didn't really promote it in enough time to get a lot of folks in. But we're gonna try something real quick. I just want to see if it'll work. So we're gonna go. We're gonna enter the word hashtag sauce team. Okay, I'm gonna put the word up. Let me see. Where are we? Because it's been a while since I have done this. Oh, let me do it from here.
You know that's my thing. Hashtag the sauce thing. You know the deal.
Well, I was gonna do hashtag sauce team first.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so that's the word to enter into. When I put the giveaway up, that's going to be the word to enter for the giveaway. That's going to be the word. Enter that word, hashtag sauce team. If you're watching right now, there is going to be a giveaway that Jay is going to, if you win, you're going to reach out to us. Win, we want you to put that word in as well, just so we can see if the actual picker is working. Okay, I'm going to enter it in too. Yep,
Where
let
do
me
I
put it
put it?
in.
Where do I put it?
Put it in the chat. I'll see if it's going to work in a second. Let me see, because I got to get to the giveaway module, and then I'll see. Then I have to share
Okay.
the screen. I'm not ready yet. Hold on. Okay, so I got to get to the giveaway. Okay, the giveaway tool. Okay, let me see. Hold on now. Let me go back out here, StreamYard, and see. And then next time we really will have more people. Okay, let's see. And the word is going to be going to do it with this live here. And then we're going to do the word is hashtag sauce team. Who coming in here? Oh, Jay left. Jay left out. Okay.
He actually, yeah.
Okay. Sauce team. Okay, so we got one entry. We need another entry. Wow. Let's see if I can go in from another thing and then enter. Let's see. How do we do this? Let's see. Because we really, I know you got to go, Gwen, but I really want to see if it works. Because I haven't done this in so long. Okay, let me try to get in on another. See, switch. Jadam kicked himself out. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
I should have been on an whatever, but let me see. I'm gonna enter in here. Subscriber mode only. Okay. Okay. I gotta put a minute in here. Okay, it's gonna take a second. So I need to wait a second. Let me see. Do I have another one that I could probably go to? No, not that. I'm trying to see. And then we'll put the wording and see if the drawing really does work. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now I'm gonna type in what's the word? What's the word, Gwen?
Sauce team, I think.
Okay, yeah. Let's see if I can get in here. I can't get in here. Man, this say I'm not subscribed. So okay, maybe I'll go back to the other one. And by the time I get back, switch. Okay. It might be a minute by now that I should be able to enter. Okay, I think I can do it now. Okay, hashtag. Okay, got it. Hashtag. Hashtag talking. Okay, so now we should have 2 entries. Okay, so now I need to share my screen. Okay, so now I got to share the screen. Go back to StreamYard. I need to share the. Oh, there's Jay. Jay is back. Okay, he's back. Okay, so we need to. I got to share my screen.
Hey, I've been back. You wouldn't invite me back in.
Well, you shouldn't be leaving. You should be leaving then. Don't be leaving us.
Hey, look,
I
I
need to.
was, I was exploring the little dots and all that. I hit the wrong thing.
Oh, don't be exploring then. Giveaway
Yeah,
tool. So we're gonna share that.
that sounds
Okay,
like
so now.
me, Jay.
I was trying to figure out everything on here. I'm like, what's that?
Okay. So what y'all see on the screen now? Do y'all see anything on the screen?
I don't see anything different.
You don't see Sauce Team. You don't see the
Yeah,
giveaway.
I see hashtag soft
I see
team.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see now. We're gonna do the giveaway. Jay, can you enter? You might not be subscribed. But type in hashtag the Sauce Team just so we can try it out.
On the chat.
Yeah, in the chat. Do that so we can just test it out. So this is hey Kimbucha, enter into the chat. My friend is in the building. Hey, we're doing a giveaway. Make sure that you put in hashtag the Sauce Team. Hey Kimbucha, we're doing a giveaway. We're testing out the giveaway tool. Good to see you, sis. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so we got 2 entries still. Okay, Jay over there picking.
Did you get it?
Did you hit enter yet? Hashtag the Sauce Team.
I put hashtag soft team.
I don't see you, but we're just gonna roll with these 2 entries right here. Then,
Yeah, I
okay. So
see
we're
it.
gonna see. Okay, you see it.
Hmm.
Hey, okay. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna draw. Okay. So do you see the thing going?
Oh, no,
No,
You don't see
me either.
it. Kombucha's in the. Okay. So, but it's showing me. I see something. So why are y'all not seeing it?
We only got one person in the building. Is kombucha. She gonna win.
Okay. But you're not seeing. I'm trying to figure out why you're not seeing because I shared the screen. Hold on.
I
Let me
mean,
see. I'm trying to figure out why it. Sorry, y'all. I didn't add it to the stage.
there you
Let's
go.
do it again. Okay, there it is. Okay. So now I forgot to add it to the screen. So oh wow. Okay. So that was the winner. But let's draw again. Okay, so now we got it. We're gonna do it again.
Kombucha, not you. I see your name in there. Creative
Oh,
lady, you ain't wearing nothing. Get out of here.
that's good. Now you don't have to ship it.
That's right. Oh,
That's
so
the
that
way
thing really, so it
that's
really
cool,
worked. I
ain't it?
see it.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
So if you had more names, it would have kept doing it.
We can't hear you, creative lady.
No, we can't hear. What is she doing?
She don't know we can't hear. She looking now. There we go. These things, this technology is.
Yeah, but her earplugs ain't no good nowhere. I keep telling her
Can y'all
she
hear me
need to
now?
get rid of them things.
Yes, we hear
I
you.
told you
Can
you
y'all
need
hear
to get
me?
rid of them. You need to get rid of them earbuds. Seriously.
I don't know. I
We can
don't
hear
know.
you. Yes.
Anyway, you can't hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to wrap up. We're going to end the stream and we're going to thank everybody for coming in tonight. Hold on. I don't know what's happening here. I honestly do not know why. Okay, that's that. Nope. My AirPods. And he's already. Mic check. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
I don't hear nothing. Hold on. I don't know why I don't hear anything. Damn. Oh, hold on, y'all. Technical difficulty. I don't know. I don't hear anything. iMac speakers. Child, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. So we're gonna get out of here. Good night.
Nice to meet you, Jay. We'll talk soon.
Hey, you too, Gwen. Take care now. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, you too.
I don't hear you. Let me
All
see
right.
what's wrong. Gwen, if you gotta go, you can go, Gwen. If you want, I'm gonna take you out. Hold on, Gwen. Hold on. Okay. Let me take her out. Okay. You bye-bye. Okay, hold on. How can I'm gonna remove her. Now you stay. Hold on. I gotta figure out what's happening. Why is my audio? Hold on, Jay. Why is my audio bad?
You still live.
I got all these doggone things. Oh. Bluetooth. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we can figure it out later.
I don't know. Anyway. You hear me? Deuces. Hold on. Oh, wait. Private chat. I got private chat.
What?
Okay. Anyway. Banners. No. Widgets. Media assets. We are gonna go out of. Oh, y'all can't hear me? Okay. Well, good night, everybody. Thank you, Kombucha. Good night. This has been our first talking shop with my special guest, Poppin Creations, and Jay Lee, the founder and owner of Jay Lee's Products out of Biloxi, Mississippi. Yeah, I think that what was happening. Yes, I think my battery, the thing went down. But thank you all so very much. I will see you in another one. Bye for now. Bye, y'all.